Hi, good evening, everyone, or good morning. So, I was kind of working late. I was in LinkedIn and started having a conversation with somebody after I responded to a Gary V post. So, Gary V left a post and he kind of asked everybody, what does good culture mean to you? So, as I started thinking about that, all I really had to do is go to my notes to myself. Every day, I have this habit of writing notes to myself. And for many years, I would write these notes and they would be post it notes all over. I think one of the most incredible things is that on my iPhone, I realized that there was an app for post it notes. There was a notes writer, there's a notepad. So instead of putting post it notes all over my office, all over my desk, all over my computer, multicolored rainbow look everywhere, and then losing them, I switched to actually putting them in my phone, saving the images, uploading them to the cloud so that I have a record of them. So when this kind of conversation came up on LinkedIn tonight, they were bringing up how to create, what does a good culture mean to you, how to create a culture, things like that. And, there's no probably right or wrong answer here, and I think everybody has their own interpretation of what Gary was referring to, but I have a simple philosophy, and it started with my grandfather. And many years ago, my grandfather said, be firm in your convictions, but be flexible in your approach. So what he meant, and he kind of meant it a little bit as a shot at me because I was very inflexible. I believed in something and therefore you should believe it, and I was right, and in my narcissistic attitude, I wasn't that flexible. I just thought that these are the way things get done and therefore everybody should follow them. But in reality, that wasn't the case. Just because I had a belief didn't mean somebody didn't believe something else and that their thoughts and processes weren't right for them. So as a leader, as a coach, as a mentor, you have to be open to suggestions and ideas. And at the same time, you have to be able to encourage others, empower others on those ideas. Even though they're not yours, you need to support them. But it's something that kind of led to me thinking about my notes to myself and actually creating a whole video channel, trying to post those daily notes and take those notes that I have over years and take those notes that I write to myself every day, which I'm sure we all write notes down. I just always title them Note to Self. And it's kind of like telling my mind not to submarine me. But you see, when you are trying to create a positive culture, whether it's at work or on the football field or whatever, or at home, you kind of have to do it every day. So there's a CEO I work with, and his name is Greg Jutras. I've known him for 20 some years, 28 years probably. Longer than I want to think about. But he's got many acronyms. And one of the things that I've probably written down many times in my post-it notes is the acronym EDMED. And EDMED may mean something different to him, but what EDMED means to me is, in addition to kind of my be firm in your convictions and flexible in your approach, and you have to encourage and empower everyone, but you have to do it every day to have a positive culture around you. So EDMED translates to every day means every day. So in my note taking and in these notes to myself, or note to myself that I do, I have to constantly go back and recall them and remember all these great things that I've learned so that I can encourage people, especially leading by example, showing others the gratitude that they deserve, trying to smile as often and be happy with people, trying to be optimistic every day. And it pays to be optimistic every day, especially when you're in a down economy at times, or if you're in a situation where you're not having the best month. You always have to encourage people and you have to show them that silver lining. But it all starts with gratitude. It all starts with smiling. It all starts with being optimistic. if you do all these things and you positively reinforce that in everybody around you, everybody else starts a positive, let's say, contagious attitude around you. And what really happens is that instead of everybody working against each other, you all start working together. And those obstacles are not big obstacles, because those things in the way of your growth kind of work themselves out faster than anything, because the team makes a decision and they're always going in a positive direction. This all starts with you understanding EdMed, and this all starts with you having some type of philosophy that allows you to encourage everyone around you. So again, I promise you, if you can do this every day, you will make a better environment for everybody else around you as well as yourself. So I hope this helps you, and I hope these notes to yourself, or notes to myself, that I make up every day and write down and that I share with you helps you encourage others and encourages yourself, and leads to some dialogue between us to where, you have encouragement, I have encouragement, and we can just positively reinforce everyone. So good luck and have a great day.